Hello everyone, welcome back to some City Skylines After Dark. Um, we've just been working on getting the city a little bit better since the last time. We're trying to get more uneducated workers for a lot of this new industry that we built. A lot of it hasn't even really grown yet. But yeah, we're trying to get rid of these issues we're having with not enough uneducated workers, not enough raw supplies. Like that right there is going on. A whole host of problems that we're just having trouble figuring out. So these are all the uneducated workers deficit that we have going on. These are going to be the new workers, hopefully. This is all going to be uneducated. All down here is uneducated. This is supposed to be ore and stuff. I don't think we built farm yet. Farm was kind of the last one. Maybe... Why don't we just go and do something risky? And we're gonna have... Let's do it like this. And then... Whoops. We'll just redo it. And we will have two separate areas. God dang it. Double darn it. This is getting frustrating, isn't it? There we go. Doesn't really matter. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That'll be the same, and this is gonna be, as you... Oh, they're still connected. We don't want that. We want two completely different things. There we go. Yeah, they're still different, though. I don't want them to be... I want them to be different. But I guess we have to... Oh, shit. I guess we have to redo the whole thing. That's okay, we'll redo it. We'll just call it Farmington. And then it's gonna be, as you may have guessed, a farm. So this whole top corner here is gonna be a little farming area. So we'll start it up here, I guess, by the train station. And then hopefully that will convince it to grow. Maybe we'll put... Just to get the ball rolling, hopefully. Get some people, perhaps, to move in. So we'll keep this area nice. So that means we should have all of the raw resources here. They're not building very quick. Like, I don't think anything's... Oh! We are getting some over here. So this is the mining area. So we are getting that going. So hopefully this will kind of jumpstart... Not maybe jumpstart, kind of slowly start to get this issue that we're having. All this stupid... You have no resources coming in problem. Oops. So I'm not sure what else to do. I'm at my wit's end here. We'll have to figure this out. Oil fields are having some issues getting those uneducated workers to come in. We really need to get them going. We need those uneducated workers. We're losing a lot of money too. We had like 8.2 million. Now we're down to 8.1. And I don't think we built that much. We took a lot away is what we did. We got rid of a bunch of that old industry down here. Actually, we should have made this commercial, shouldn't we? Kept this park going along. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh, see, like we already burned through another 100,000. It's gonna be tough times ahead. We do have a pretty nice cushion, but you know that could always run out. So we really gotta watch that. We'll get rid of that little empty building. Something's done. The cemetery, it looks like. Get that out of the way. Police headquarters is on fire. They got 5 trucks there, though. That shouldn't be a problem. They should handle that. Wow, we're losing a lot of money. I really hope we kind of jumpstart. Our population has gone up a little bit. I think it was at 103,000 before. Now it's up to 104-ish. So hopefully this will pick up. Yeah, see, they're short workers too. And they're all overeducated is the problem. Oh, shoot. So hopefully we'll get this worked out. It might take some time though. And yeah, they're having issues too. We'll expand it just a little bit just to kind of help it go. Not much is really growing up here, is it? Got a couple little farm things though. And it is possible having those 2 big areas all uneducated that we kind of went overboard. But I think it's going to take so much time for it to cycle through because you have the educated people leave or die. And then when the new people come in to replace them, I think they're more likely to not go to college or whatever and fill in those vacant jobs that need them. So hopefully it works out because we're seriously losing so much money, especially at night. We're not going to be able to do that forever. We'll have to do something drastic. Which of course is going to anger everybody. We don't want that either, but you know, what choice do we have? Not much of one. Not much of one at all. I think oil pollutes the most. I think farm kinda pollutes. And I think ore pollutes a lot. These guys up in the hills. I don't know about... I don't think forestry does all that much. I think farm kinda does. If I remember my pollution values correctly. I could be wrong. And this thing helps here, that Eden project or whatever it is. It's a red plane. We could also... we gotta figure out how to get more tourists too. Tourists would be a really big help. Because they're gonna spend a lot of money. Which will make things easier and nice. And that's really the only road in, isn't it? Because there's, oh, I suppose there's the railroad. Is there a road underground? I always forget. Okay, there is the highway. Not many people are using it right now at the moment, though. Let's see if we can take a look at, oops, not pollution, traffic. So it's kind of empty. Well, there's some. I mean, there's really only one exit. I mean, one on. I mean, two areas it goes to. I mean, it's not like it's an expressway. It goes from the very top to the very bottom, or near top to the very bottom. I think they want tourists. And they're abandoned. They're abandoned. Everyone's getting abandoned. Let's see if we can clean it up a little bit. Oh, it might be a little better, maybe? I can't tell. But we'll just keep going. You see, we're making... Oh, we're back up to 8.2 again. Almost 8.3. So I guess we're doing alright. But I'd still like to get that number higher. I want to get it as high as it can go. The only problem is right now is the demand for everything is just so low. It's hard to get people to move in when... Yes, you know, they want all the uneducated workers too. Well, they want educated, I guess. But right now they have nothing. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes. I've said this the last, I think, 2 videos, but I'll mention it again. I am thinking of starting a new city. A European-style city. A while back they did add European buildings to the game. It's a specific map, I think there's 3, that will give you European buildings. And so I was thinking of maybe doing that. So you should let me know what you think. If I should go ahead and do that or not. Maybe just stick to this. Or what have you. I'll probably destroy the city again like I did the first one. Way back when, before the After Dark expansion came out. It's been a good expansion too. I like this expansion. It's been pretty good. Despite the few issues I've had with all these workers being sassy and resources not getting to where they should be going. It's really kind of devolved into a huge mess, hasn't it? Roads aren't terrible, but underground is a real mess. That's kind of a disaster. Taxi depot. I don't think people use taxis very often. I don't know if they're worth it. What did that chirp say? Oh, what a great city. It is pretty great, isn't it? We can take a look. Yeah, 54 citizens per week, 24 tourists. That's not much. 9 citizens use planes. So I wonder where they're flying to. Just from the small to the big airport? And it brings 83 people a week. Boats, 9 citizens, 35 tourists. Okay. Trains do alright. And of course the main workhorse is the subway system. That's always working overtime for me. And this beautiful city here. Really can't go wrong. Actually, I think we have gone wrong a few times. I think we've made plenty of mistakes. Not a whole lot of people using the bus. I hope people are using bikes, though. That guy is. Whoa. It's a biker gang right there. Well, that's good they're using the bike lanes. That does take traffic off the roads. Does make things a little bit nicer. Fewer traffic jams, makes it easier to get to and from. Like, see, this is a really long traffic lane, or a traffic jam. I mean, there's only one real road going this way. If they want to take the highway, the expressway, they gotta get way up there, and then it comes down, or it comes out way down there. So it's not like they have a whole lot of choices anyways, but... So many districts. Green District, Valley Square. I was gonna rename that, wasn't I? This is the forest one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We'll be lazy, just name it Forest Hills. Well, they're kind of filling up. So that's good at least. Little bit of worker issues, but not that much, not that bad. So they're doing okay. They have a few more worker issues, but I think they're slowly getting better maybe, unless they're just all new. And they got 10 highly educated though, is the thing. And oil fields is a bit of a mess. I think since this is just so far away, this isn't people's first choice of jobs. They'd rather, I mean, that's the closest residential, and I think they might have jobs elsewhere or what have you. So, yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's a bit of a mess. That's why I'm thinking of starting over maybe. Get some nice Euro style. Give it a chance, see how it goes. You can let me know. Those clouds in the background, but it is a pretty city. It's got a lot going for it. It has its problems, but I like how bright and beautiful that is. But this might be a good time to take the old break. So I'd like to go ahead and thank you for watching, as always. I do hope you enjoyed, and I do hope I get to see you next time.